Alright, so today I'll be showing you how to do an oil change and also do a service check on your engine, going on a test drive and when you get it in the shop and you want to look under the hood. So first thing I do is when you hop in, turn the keys on, see if any codes are on. No codes are on. Let's get the heat up because I'm kind of cold. Yeah, everything looks good, and then we'll put a sticker up there. Typically there's a sticker to take off, but there is no sticker, so we'll add this sticker here up there. So I'll do that right now. Alright, so now that sticker being done, the next thing is to grab your tablet. For me, I have a tablet with all the stuff to look at, check off for the inspection. So we are going to do a regular inspection. Get a work order. Complimentary inspection. So look at warning lights, no warning lights. And now we are going to go take it out on the road and tablet's glitchy. Anyways, we're going to take it out on the road and we're going to go on a test drive. So now being on the road, one thing I do is I check the windshield wipers, make sure those work. And then if they're streaky, I'll put that down. But these are good. They don't really streak that much. And then I'll check the back ones. Whatever reason, the windshield washer isn't working on it. I'll figure that out. Alright, so you just need to hold it down and then it eventually comes. So that one is a little bit streaky, but it also due to not letting water get down. So yeah, we're gonna put down streaky, see how it's streaky. So this is, you just listen for road noise, like abnormal noise. This thing sounds perfectly fine. The engine's running fine. Yeah, typically we go about 3 miles on a test drive, and so that'll get it to about, the temperature will be about right where you want it. So that's one thing we'll look at too. But other than that, so you wanna, so on the tablet it says braking, tire feel, engine feel, and noise, drivetrain noise. So you just brake, and yeah, if there's no like pulsing, like if that thing doesn't make a pulsing vibration, then it's good. If it makes a pulsing vibration, what that means is your rotors are warped, so it's gonna make that pulsing, like it, yeah, that makes sense. Other than that, rest is in the shop, so stay tuned. Next part. Another thing to note is, let go of the steering wheel, and if it drifts, that means it needs alignment, which this thing wants to drift to the right. You're noticing even higher speeds, like not holding on to it, and then all of a sudden it'll start drifting over. So that's another thing to watch for. Okay, so now we're just gonna toot our horn, and then the service writer will come out and open the door for us, and he'll check the lights right away. The doors are opening. Alright, so basically with one swoosh, we should be able to get in the lift. So basically now the service writer is checking my lights. So I'm gonna hit signals. And we're gonna put it in reverse. And then we'll put fog lights on. Fog lights are on. Up here. Alright, so now that he checked the lights, all of them are good. The horn's good, the headlight's good, turning signal, brake light. Windshield wiper is good in the front, but in the back I'm gonna recommend service, replace, rear streaky, washer's good. Cabin air filter, we'll check that out in 1 second. The cabin air filter is typically in underneath. Some vehicles don't have it, most vehicles do have it. I'll show you that. But while I'm still sitting in the seat, I'll come down, grab the hood, release the hood, and another thing I do is I'll reset the oil reminder right away because I'm doing an oil change on it. So alright, so how to reset the oil reminder on a Subaru. This one's a 2017 Subaru Outback. Basically, there's a screen up here. You just go to Home, and then you go to Information. Then you go to Maintenance. And then it gives you a whole bunch of list of different things. But we're going to go to Engine Oil. And we're going to hit Reset. Would you like to do that? Yes. Okay. Oil filter, same thing. Reset. So now everything's reset for the oil reminder. We're gonna go put it back to how the owner had it. That he's happy and I'm happy. And we'll start it up just to make sure everything is off. Bingo. So everything is off. Now we're gonna go check the cabin air filter and then go under the hood. Alright, so now go to the passenger side. First get unlocked, but go to the passenger side and in underneath the glove box there's a cabin air filter that's should be, I think all Subarus have them, pretty much all of them have them, if not most of them. Yeah, it'll be right either behind this glove box or in underneath it. I think this one's behind, so I'll pull this out. So basically, pops down, and that pops out over top of it, and then you push in. Ooh, that's not cool. Clean that up. Anyways, now you just pull on the tabs. And there the gold is. That is pretty dirty. So we're gonna recommend cabin air filter, and we're gonna take a picture of that so that the customer can see. Alright, so now we got our tablet. Got a picture of that. Done. And hit recommend service, select action, replace, select condition, dirty. Now we're gonna go under the hood and see how under the hood is. Alright, so now we already popped the hood. We just need to push on it. Sometimes they get stuck and don't want to come up. Maybe you have to repop it. It's annoying when that happens. Alright, so there we go. Now it's popped. Now basically, it's a guessing game trying to figure out where that thing's at. But here we go. So now we're gonna check the air filter. I'm gonna guess it's dirty, but we can't guess. We have to actually see it. See if we can see light. Yep, it's clean. It's clean enough for another oil change. Pop that right in. Alright, now with that being said, that's done. We're gonna check the coolant. in there. And it is low, so we are going to go add some coolant. Alright, to speed up the process, I didn't video me pouring it in. So, coolant now is up to level, but we will put down on our tablet that coolant is low. Battery terminals look good. They be solid. And one thing our shop does is when you bring in an oil change, we will fill your windshield washer fluid up for free. It's a complimentary thing. So I'll add windshield washer fluid there. Alright, so now that's full. We'll just go put the lid back on. Put that back down. Okay, now for the brake fluid. It's yellowish, it should be a little bit more clear, but it's not brown, so it's fine. It has a little bit more life left on it. Serpentine belt's nice and easy to check. It's right up here. Thanks, Subaru. You actually did something right for once. There's no power steering fluid because this is electric steering. So now, what I'll do is I'm going to take this oil filter off, and it's right in an easy spot that I can. I have to get an oil filter wrench. Kind of hard. Alright, so let's see if we can use this 1800. It's too big. 1800 oil wrench. I think we got another one. And if not, we got this thing. This thing's a gem. Basically, slides right over like that. Get your ratchet. Put your adapter on. It only lets you go one way. Now, there will be oil that comes out, but that's fine. There's not much, it always drains down thanks to gravity. Put that in the oil drainer, and now we'll go lift the car up to drain the oil. Alright, so I got all the arms on. Take my OSHA approved mechanism I made here. I'll show you at the end of the video what it's for. Pretty slick, in my opinion. So you raise up your vehicle and then you check, make sure everything on point and that your vehicle isn't going to tip off midway in the air. Okay. Check this front one. Oh yeah, it's all good. So now we'll raise this thing up and drain the oil. Okay, so now that being all the way up, we're going to go find our oil plug, which is probably going to be under this cover. Oh, here it is. Perfect. Get the oil drainer and get that oil start draining. Alright, so I just got that oil plug loose. And I'm going to get oil on my hand. There ain't no way I can pull it out fast enough to not get oil on my hand. But I am kind of stuck. No. Fun stuff. Let me clean up myself. I'm gonna check that plug, make sure there's oil in there, or make sure it's good and clean oil. Check that plug there, make sure there's good clean oil in there. And I don't know if this one comes with a transmission dipstick too. Not. Just gonna put down. Oh, there it is. We'll check transmission. So fluid. So actually right there it is. So that being said and done, let's go do it. Alright, so I got all three full sleuths. This is how this one looks. Nice and green. That's what you want. So this one just got serviced not too long ago. See that? That's good. Check this one. That one's fresh too. Fresh out of the press. Okay, and then the last one. This one should have nice red oil. Transmission oil. Look at it, it's a different color. It's probably CVT. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Alright, so now we're going to tighten that down. And the next thing we're going to do is, we'll wipe this down. And the next thing we'll do is check tire pressure. Alright, now since we have that done, we're going to grab our good old Temu air gun. Please no hate about my Temu stuff. Temu stuff's just fine. Grab air hose. Alright, so what we regularly do is we put 35 in on these SUVs unless customer states otherwise. So I'm gonna do that to all 4 of them. Alright, so now with that being said, we're gonna go put this tire gauge away, and we are gonna go to the tablets, and we are gonna do all the recommended things. The bottom looked really good actually. All this actually looked really good. The only thing was cabin air filter and windshield wipers. Now I'm gonna go in and let Chase know, which should be my service writer, let Chase know that we are done with the inspection, and he'll call a customer and he'll see if he wants those 2 things replaced. That's one thing less we have to do. So I'm gonna put the oil filter and the MOA in and add oil, and we should be good to go. So this being a regular oil filter, you want to lube best. And so with the MOA, it's perfect. You just pop that and drizzle a little bit of that on top. Take your finger. Just like that, it's nice and lubed up, and you just screw that on. Now that being said, done. Go find the oil filler. There it is. So I think maybe my funnel will work. The funnel I have is it has threads on it. That threads right into. Well, this being smaller, it doesn't fit right in, so it's perfect. Perfect. So now we're gonna go on our tablet and we're gonna see what's oil. It says 5 quarts of OEZ 30. It says 5.1, but we'll go a smidge more, make it 5.1, but OEZ 30, which should be right there. Let's grab our jug. .1. You can see the level is going to start coming up. Alright, that's good. Oh, sorry, not quite enough. Alright, so that's about 5.1. So now one thing you're going to do is you just take the lid, slide it right across that. Then you don't have oil running down the neck of the bottle, which is super nice. So we're gonna set that there. Chuck this MOA right in the trash. And dump the rest of the oil in and start it up. Alright, so now with that, with this bottle empty, we're going to go put it back on the rack, and then we're going to start it up. And one thing I do is when you start your vehicle up, I'll pull in the ramps, or not ramps, the arms for the lift, and that's about enough time for the engine to recirculate the oil and gives it enough time to think about life and stuff. So. Alright, so got that side done. Got this side done. And now we'll shut the vehicle off. Vehicle shut off. Grab our rag. And first thing we'll do is we'll wipe out the oil filter. So that gives some time for the oil to drain down into the oil pan. Alright, so I accidentally said oil filter, I meant oil funnel. Wipe down the oil funnel. So now, that being said, got that wiped down. Dipstick tube out. See what the oil is. Alright, so we pulled it out the second time. Right up by the second dot. That's perfect. Alright, so that is all done, and the supervisor just got back to me and he told me that they don't want the windshield wiper in the back replaced or the cabin air filter. So I'll need to put the cabin air filter back, but it's all ready to go. So that is how you do an oil change on a 2017 Subaru Outback. You can work for like about any vehicle. Now maybe we say in the oil life, not quite. The oil filter replacement, not quite. It might be underneath the vehicle, or it could be a cartridge. But it's the gist of what to look for and what to listen for. So have a great day. Like and subscribe for more content.